Yes.
Wow. Okay, you're up there. He gets in the car this round. Aha, he says. And next round, if you go first, you will be able to. Actually, he opened the door this round, which is when you're going to be getting there. He goes, oh, shit. Heroes are first. Any action is approved. Chris, try that first aid roll just for a card. Yana, you walk up to him and
I try to grapple him.
go for it.
Yes.
Holy shit, you grab him. Right. For his action, he wants to just sit in the car. So he's going to be doing an opposed strength. His strength is 40. What's yours?
71.
God damn it, you're a beast. Okay, so let's see. You're by 30 and yeah. So you need to Yana roll an 80 or less to go. Nope.
Nope.
He was thinking that, it's just some girl. I can fucking just nope. And he's like, and he's like pulling as hard as he can against his arm. And you're like, my arm now. Next round. He rethinks his life choices. Heroes are first. Dancing is approved. You've got to hold him with one hand. What do you want to do with the other, Yana?
Can I shove him and to get him back to the warehouse?
You drag him toward the warehouse. Give me a strength roll.
Yep.
Okay. For his action, he is dumb. He's just going to try to use his strength. He needs a 20 or less to fucking foil you. Close. So, no problem. Chris, you're sitting there. You're like, there's nothing I can do to save him. Damn it, I'd lose him sometime. Oh, here comes Yana dragging in this guy. He's like, yeah, I don't want to go in the warehouse. So, yeah, apparently she just drags him back in. Combat's over.
Excellent.
He looks at all the blood. The other dude's still electrocuting himself. Nobody's bothered to turn off anything or whatever. He's like, right. What do you want to do with him, Yana?
Can we restrain him?
There is a perfectly good chair, some extra zip ties, all that. Right, it shows him in the chair with Yana with the sponges. It's like,
they prepared everything so good for us.
They really did. Do you have any torture skill, or are you just gonna?
I don't have it. No, I don't have a torture skill.
Do you want to try to learn?
Well, maybe we can give him a chance to speak first.
Give me an intimidation roll. I think you may enjoy that, and it won't cause you as much sand loss.
I don't know.
You look unsure. He's like, aha, I will never reveal anything. Yeah. Right. So he sits there and waits. He looks defiant. Just because you're freakishly strong and can manhandle me and stick me in this chair and strap me down with zip ties and threaten me with electrocution doesn't mean I'm going to talk, he says. With your man hands. He struggles in his chair, trying to break free so that he can then run away again and start the cycle over. He rides around in the chair.
Don't struggle. It will be okay.
He does not like it when you tell him that.
Don't
worry. He looks unconvinced.
You can tell us.
No, you haven't asked any questions yet.
You know what we want to know.
I really don't. Look, can we switch places? It'd be a lot easier if I was asking you questions. I know what I need to know, but I don't know what you want to know.
No, we tried that already, and I didn't enjoy it very well, so I like this better.
All right.
So, why do you want to know about my girlfriend?
I was hired to find her.
By whom?
Some lady on the phone. She paid a lot of money and stuff. She said we're not to harm her at all under any circumstances or her baby. But we could, ask politely questions.
Right.
We're just trying to scare you, nothing else. He looks at the guy who's missing his hand and gulp.
I'm also just trying to scare you, so we are on the same page.
Are you scared?
Give me an intimidation roll, Doc. He wets himself. Just starts peeing in his pants. It's a long, long pee. You guys are actually pulling back and waiting for it to finish. And he's like, ah. One eye's kind of ticking up as he does it. Done now.
So how does it feel to just sit there helplessly?
He thinks desperately for something that'll save his life. If I tell you what you want to know, you'll let me go?
Yes.
She had some kind of crazy accent. I don't know where it was from.
What else do you know about her? How did she pay you?
Numbered bank account. We got a little bit to start with, and then we were going to get a lot more, when we found out where she was. Also, we were sent in to look for another team.
Another team?
Yeah, apparently they haven't been reporting back in. Oh, he says, he just looks at his lap.
I wonder why that is.
I don't know either, he says. Can I go now?
Just a minute.
He looks uncomfortable. I gotta go change my pants.
Just be patient.
It'll be okay.
Don't let him talk to me anymore, please. I don't know. Why is he covered in blood? He's he's doing the blood handprints on himself, making stripes out of blood. This guy looks like he's actually. Let me check his con roll. He looks like he'd really like to faint. He's trying hard to just let it happen, and it's not quite happening.
I'll wake you back up.
He just sits there and shakes. He doesn't know what to do.
So,
please ask me questions so that I can leave. Just ask me. I'll tell you whatever you want to know. Anything. Just ask me something. He starts crying. Please just ask me questions. Just don't stand there and stare at me. I don't know what you want. Don't let him look at me anymore. No. He's starting to crap himself. He is freaked the fuck out. You're not sure. And then, unfortunately, he goes and screams just a little bit. And the doc starts punching him, and he starts whimpering. Fortunately, whimpering is not screaming.
No screaming now. The doc doesn't like it.
He would lay on his side and curl up if he could, but you've got him restrained in the chair, so he's curled up as possible in it, whimpering.
I check his pockets.
There's some pocket trash. Looks like just car rental and stuff like that. Nothing really like. Obviously, he's not carrying. He's got an ID, driver's license and stuff. Doesn't quite look like him. It's pretty close though.
Mm-hmm.
You're thinking not a forged ID so much as a stolen ID, and they've managed to find one that was kind of close.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of cash, nothing special. His back pockets are not places you enjoyed searching since he shit himself. But, you know, you did what you had to do.
Yeah.
Now you got poop on you.
I wipe it on him.
He just sits there and fucking makes weird kind of gasping, sobbing noises and
I
shit.
check the other guy's pockets too.
Kind of the
Sure
same deal. Extra round of mag or extra mag of bullets and shit. You know, normal things you'd expect to find. Nothing like just ask the questions, he says.
So you guys don't. So you don't know who you're working for?
Well, I know the name of the organization that we got hired from, but I don't know who we're working for.
Did you get the name?
What?
No, did you ask them anything yet or no?
No, she won't fucking ask me anything. He says, just ask that question. I can't take it.
So
What's the name?
yeah,
Blackbriar.
Blackbriar.
Those fuckers are everywhere. What the hell?
It's a security consultancy.
So do you know what you want to do or what you have planned next for this?
Not sure. He doesn't know. He obviously doesn't know much, so. Do you remember if the person from White had a weird accent? The one lady that used to come to us and talk to us.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't either.
You're talking about the lady from the White, right? That came to talk a couple times.
Yeah.
I like how the first question ended the entire interrogation. So what are you guys going to do now? Next.
I asked him if he can show us the accent the lady had. If he can try to.
Sure, he attempts mimicry skill. He's not really good at this. So here we go. He goes, and he's terrified on top of that. So yeah. It ends up being really just a sad fucking performance while you're standing there with this stuff that's electrocution. And he keeps crying and shit in the middle of it because he knows he's bad. And he knows that everybody's a critic. And he's worried you're going to criticize his performance by electrocuting him.
Yeah. So were you instructed on then going after my girlfriend?
No, we were just asked to find her.
Okay.
And then you were to be released. That's why we wore masks and stuff.
Yeah. Mm.
Can I go now?
Do you know of any question to ask him?
So why, and you don't know the why, you just know that you were supposed to find out where and then report back, correct?
He nods frantically.
Empathy to make sure, to see through his fear to see if he's just actually telling the truth. Cut it by half.
He's holding out one little fact.
Tell me everything.
Give me an interrogation roll, because he's thinking if he releases this fact, he's done.
I didn't get it.
He holds on. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm telling you everything.
No,
He cries
no,
some more.
no. I can tell. I can see it in your eyes.
He cries more.
You're holding it back. You can either tell us this one piece of information, or we can keep you here for a while. I am a
don't know what you
doctor.
mean.
I can keep you alive for days while I do this.
Give me an intimidation roll. Make it sexy.
I could do
I
this
can
for
keep you
days.
alive. He goes, oh.
I take my skinning knife.
He doesn't. He's like, and he looks at it, and empathy rolls.
Okay.
Got it.
No.
He thinks it's something totally different than what it is, or something like that.
Yeah.
You're not sure what he's thinking, but he's not thinking what he should be thinking right now.
I think I will show him on one of his friends.
Give me a skinning roll, please. No, no, he says.
No.
Billy, oh my God. You're just hacking at him with it. He, a couple vomits later, he's like, why would you do that with your girlfriend's thing?
But it feels so good, you know.
Oh my God, I didn't know you were both crazy. They warned us that she was crazy. Look, I don't want any part of this. Just let me go.
Tell us the last thing, and he will go. I promise.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're holding one piece back.
No, I'm not. I don't know what you mean.
I go closer to him with the knife.
He's as scared as he can be. Only the fear of knowing that if he gives up this last piece is keeping it in, because he stays alive as long as he has that last piece, whatever it is.
So he needs to.
Oh, in the pocket trash, one of them did have car keys. Did I mention that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I'll let you have your way with him. I'll go check the car.
Okay.
Are you skinning him alive, Yana?
Not yet.
Let me know, because I don't know. I don't think you're going to make your sanity roll, but eventually you'll get the big 3 maxed out, human gore, gross out, and cold-blooded killing. You'll be fine.
I try one more thing. I try to do the switch and be a good guy for a minute.
He is not convinced. Give me an amazing acting at like fucking quarter.
Oh, that's not quarter, but it's pretty good.
Yeah. It would have totally worked if he hadn't just watched you slowly and with great relish skin one of his friends. So, Chris, you go to a car. It looks like a normal car. Only thing of real interest, in addition to lots of maps, stars of Hollywood map, your house location, cell phone, extra gas card, shit like that.
On the cell phone, does it show like calls made or received, and I get a phone number?
It has one phone number. No calls were ever made or received. The phone number is programmed into the phone. You heard a scream from the warehouse.
Oops. Is there a low jack on this car? Is it a rental?
It is a rental, so probably.
Okay, never mind.
Screaming.
I run into the...
Fortunately, it stops before you get to the guy. And she's standing there going, I'm nice. And he's like, I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
I don't
Are you
know.
good?
Mm.
I checked the GPS of the phone to see like where it's or the maps.
It's not that advanced of a phone. It's kind of the old fashioned, like you can dial numbers and shit. And if you want text, the S is like 4 numbers or some bullshit.
All right.
Ancient tech. It's one step up from a pager. There you go.
What would make you believe that we will let you go if you tell us this thing?
Well, you told me I wouldn't. I don't know what you're talking about. There is no thing. And they sees Chris has a cell phone and he just fucking starts crying.
Maybe I should just call your employer and find out.
Okay.
Okay, call.
You call?
Yeah.
Right, give me a linguistics roll. Hello, is the job done yet? Says a female voice. Where is she?
So I don't recognize this voice then either?
No, of course not.
No, I don't. I did not get my linguistics roll.
If you had made your linguistics, then you get the accent. It's accented though. It has a foreign accent. Yana, give me a listen roll -30 because he didn't put it on speakerphone before he did that. But you may have heard anyway because sometimes you can hear other people's shit on the air into a cell phone. But not today.
Yes, I did hear it.
What, you got 92 and listen?
Oh no, negative what?
30.
Oh no.
I was like, holy fuck, nothing escapes you. Okay, great. Everything's groovy.
Mm.
Hello? She says.
And what did she say, Logan?
Is it done? What is her location? Shit like that.
We're not sure.
What do you mean you're not sure? I told your employer not to have you call me until you found out where she was. She says using more crazy accent.
I turned the speakerphone on.
Did you put me on speakerphone? Why did you put me on speaker? Yana, give me a linguistics roll if she bitches about speakerphone.
I'll play an assist 10 on your linguistics.
And I play skill 15.
Good. Go, team.
Yes.
Definitely an Israeli accent.
Israeli.
She bitches for a while about being on speakerphone. Am I briefing the team? Is that what's going on? Just tell me what is going on.
Yes.
Very
I'm
well.
not sure what to do.
Do better, you incompetent fucks, or I will have you killed.
So you want us to capture her?
Yes. Capture her. Find out where her whore girlfriend is. Then let her go unless you are stupid enough to show her the face and then put her somewhere and I will have somebody else deal with her. Remember, she is not to be killed. She will be leveraged later. What?
What?
I said she is not to be killed. She is to be used as leverage later.
So if she did see one of our faces, where do you want us to keep her?
Oh my God, I can't believe you, Chris. Refill your hand. She gives you a fucking address.
Nice.
She screams at you guys for a while about being incompetent. Tells you to get back to work and not to call her again until you have the information. But bring her to that address and just leave her there. She's very upset.
I hang up the phone.
The phone rings.
Hello?
Another 2 minutes of you getting screamed at, and then she hangs up. What do you do?
Shall we go?
I guess.
Fortunately, it's not all that far away. Somewhere else in a different part of the warehouse district. You head over there. Nobody's there currently. It's got several poles that you could chain Yana up to if you really felt like it, or you could just lurk. What do you guys do?
I was gonna loosely put the hood on her,
She loves being hooded. It makes her
And
so
not-
happy.
and I'm not going to connect the I'm gonna make it look like she's bound from behind
Got it?
against a pole, and then I'm gonna keep my back to the door and wait.
Okay. Now, this is a much smaller warehouse. Okay? Tiny almost. It's like a really big storage shed type warehouse. Okay? Got a big automatic garage door that starts blinking and they go, so you guys have plenty of time to do whatever it is you want because it slowly and dramatically opens.
I'm gonna cast a spell while that's happening then.
I'm casting a spell, Chris says. Did you just crit?
Yes, I crit phase.
Do you get the next one? Have you already got the next one up?
No.
What tree is this?
Is it time and space?
Gate and
Or
time?
Gate time.
Let's see. Yeah. Oh, that's an easy one. I love this spell. Pick it up at learn. Here is your, excuse me, new spell. That means you'll get to cast stuff on Yana anytime you want. And she'll be happy for it.
Okay.
Cool. So, right, vehicle drives in. Two guys in the front seat, lady in the back seat. It looks like a newer car. Both of the guys look like hard cases. They all get out of the car and they don't really look around. They just kind of head over to where Yana is. So, Chris, it's pretty much a stealth at full as they're walking by you. You're not approaching them.
Shit. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Thank you.
You can do it.
Got it by half.
No problem. Apparently, it's much easier when people walk by you and you're standing still than you sneaking up on them when they're standing still. They approached Yana, and the lady takes her bag and dramatically rips it off of her head. None too gently, possibly with some hair in it. She glares at you. She says, so, same voice from the phone. You saw somebody's face, did you? Wow, it looks as though you're going to have to come with us.
Who are you?
She says, I will ask the questions. I am in control here.
Of course.
At this point, she looks at your wrists.
Mm.
She's going to say something. And she goes, oh my God, it's free. And she backs away. And the two other guys go into combat with Yana because today is the day of combat. This is your dramatic combat. All right. Villains are first. Summoning some sort of demon or extra-dimensional creature is approved. Both of the big guys attempt to grab hold of you, not knowing that death awaits behind them. One guy grabs you. The other one doesn't. Right. Yana, what do? You're grabbed by some big hulking dude.
I punched the guy who's grabbing me.
Go for it. Chris, what are you up to?
I pull out my putter.
Freeze. Yeah.
For free.
Ow, he says. And, right, the lady watches on and goes, no one's at first. Heroes are second. Acrobatics is approved. Right. The one guy holds you, and the other guy is going to punch you while they're doing the hold and punch thing, like the work them over, as they say in the USA. So he's going to get a slight bonus on his punching you because you're being held by the other guy. Body blow, martial arts. No. Body blow. Roll D3. 2 points, Yana. You hit like I do, you say. And let's see. Yeah, they don't have quite an 80. They're strong, but not super strong, not stupidly strong. The lady poses dramatically in the background, like the evil doctor or whatever. Don't kill her, whatever you do, she says. You idiots. And hero's turn. Yana, what do?
I punched the guy who's holding me. For one.
Don't struggle, he says. Just let this happen. Chris, what do?
I ineffectually swung my putter at the broad.
She hasn't noticed yet. She'll try making her fucking listener spotter or some shit. Bing. Let's see how that works out. She goes, oh, aha, she says. Her eyes, you notice, are completely white. Interloper, she says, next round. Heroes are amazingly first and hindered. Enjoy. My SWAT team will deal with you, she says. Roll your attacks if you're doing attacks. If you are, let me know damage total.
She takes 5. She takes 5.
Blood, a tooth come out.
My
guy.
Pay for that.
My guy takes.
Chris, did you reduce damage dice by 1 size?
Why?
Because she's a fucking Highlander. Right.
All right, hold on.
If you roll a 10, I'll be very disappointed.
9.
Cock. So, Yana, how are you doing?
I did 2 damage to the guy. Ooh.
Hit her harder, he says. He's going to try grapple so that you no longer have use of your arms. So, grapple so you no longer have use of your arms, guy. No, you've still got one that you can hit him with. There, guy, body blow. Martial arts. Not quite a fumble. Goddamn close. So he's only D3. He gives you another 3. Oh, sorry. Yeah, D3 is minimum. So he gives you another 3 points of damage.
Okay.
And the lady, for her action, attempts fast draw sword. Ching, ching, she says, chop. Who wants to live? Holy shit. Let's see. D8, D10.
Got it. Ding.
God damn. And right, she looks.
That's actually a crit parry. Is that? Can I repost?
Yes, you can. She looks and goes, a putter? She seems. Oh my Christ, an off 1. Fine.
14 more.
Wow.
It just shows her like being launched back. Fucking feet come up higher than her head.
Arnold Palmer.
Wow. Magic golf club. Magic golf club. Right. Meanwhile, Yana, it's like Yana's like, have you ever seen such brutality? Like, all right, so yeah, next round. Jan, did you get beat up this round again?
This round?
All right. Oh, yeah, because you guys were first. Did you get beaten up already?
I'm not sure.
I'll go ahead and roll 2 head on that. Because I remember the grapple guy wasn't able to do better. Take another 3 points. By the way, don't forget, you regenerate 1 per round, Yana. You're in red carpet.
I know.
That means that the beating can go on much longer than normal. I'm a bad man. All right, next round. Yana's been getting a beat down, captured, beaten, captured, beaten. Villains are first, heroes are second, and cannot use cyber. Chris, keep track of damage on Lady. Let me know when she gets back up to 14 hit points. Or, yeah. Any action you have to roll for is approved. The villains go. One attempts to grapple Yana better. You've lost control of your arms, Yana. The other one, body blow. Nice, not a crit. Martial arts, nice. Let's see, that moves it up. It's still a D3. 1 point. Take that, he says. Ha ha.
Okay.
So, question, Logan. So, as a Highlander, because I quick draw sword and then I was chopping into the guy. The sword is D10. I have a strength bonus, so bumps up to a D12, and then I'm a Highlander. Are these guys Highlanders or no?
No, you're the D12. So you're chopping one of the guys who's beating up Yana?
The guy that's punching Yana, not the guy that's holding Yana?
But he's busy now. You should wait until he finishes.
No, that's the 8.
So you do 8 to him?
Yes.
That takes him. That takes his mind off of beating up Yana. Yana, what do you do? Your arms are busy.
I tried to get free, but didn't make it.
Nice. We go to next round. Ha ha ha, says the guy. Right. Villains are first and stunned at -30. Heroes flee. Not you guys. Any allies and shit. You don't have any. Nobody loves you. Sorry. Cursing your foes approved. Right. The guy backs off and pulls out his pistol this round, Chris, the one that you did damage to.
Mm-hmm.
The other one attempts to give Yana a good shake. That way she will have a negative on doing shit. He shakes you like a fucking British nanny shakes a baby. You've never been so. Have you ever seen the machines they have at paint stores that you put the paint in? They go, rrr. That's you right now. He's like, you're like, rrr.
Great.
Yeah. So you're definitely at a big negative this round as he just shakes you like a chinchilla. Chris, meanwhile, is annoying the other guy. He's up to 12 total now, Chris?
Yes.
He's still up and fine and stuff and getting ready to shoot you as soon as he's no longer stunned. Yana, what do you do?
Tried to get out of his grip, but didn't make it.
What it does then is it goes back and it does a slow motion of Yana being shaken to the song of Shake It Up. Shake it up. Anyway, next round. It's like a weird rock and roll dance. Oh, that decadent rock and roll. Villains are first, heroes are second. He is going to try to get you in a different lock so that he's trying to get you into the usual hostage position where he's got this gun to your head and shit. He gets a big bonus to shoot you in the brains if you are not. Wow, he's really good at taking hostages, Yana. You admire his hostage taking skills. You hope someday to be able to take hostages as well as he can. Meanwhile, the other guy attempts to shoot Chris.
I hate when they don't like to get captured.
Mm-hmm. So many of them are shooting themselves in the fucking mouth with their own pistols. You don't know what it is about Doc that inspires people to fucking suck on the pistol barrel. What are you doing, Doc?
11 to the guy that's on Yana.
You're at a big negative to hit the guy on Yana because he literally has her in the do anything and I will kill the hostage position.
Oh.
Yeah. So, and she then makes sure that the gun is drilled more into her head, and she covers up any possibility of hitting the guy by kind of expanding her body and helping him to hide behind it. It is really amazing. You had no idea she had such strong feelings for this guy. With that roll, you would actually do 11 to Yana, which is kind of funny.
I paused the thumb.
Oh, come on, Yana, just help this guy out. He needs
No,
a break.
I hate him.
How many hit points is the other lady's regenerating down to, Chris?
She's at 21.
God damn it. Well, I guess you've got some fucking time with her. Oh, she makes a willpower roll versus death because she took how much damage total?
23.
Oh, not quite. Then she doesn't need it. If you'd given her a bit more, then it's versus just death.
So I need to spend a pause then because I already made the roll.
Okay. Go for it. Oh, right. You stabbed the guy that for a lot less damage. You go, ah! Yana, how'd you do on your getting away roll? Did you ride the round some more?
I didn't make it.
You hate being such a victim. It's like everybody and their brother's kidnapping you, and then you help them to kidnap you because you haven't had enough kidnapping, and then they're back to regular kidnapping that you kind of helped with. This is embarrassing. So the guy goes, move and I'll. You'll have to wait till next round to find out what he'll do. Heroes are first, villains are second, but villains get a free reroll. Waving something around and making lightsaber noises is approved. Chris, what do you do?
Chop.
Oh.
4 more.
Chris is pretty much just striking right past you with shit. He's at -30, but he doesn't care.
Yeah.
The guy is trying to squeeze the trigger, but he hasn't gotten to go yet. Yana, you're pretty sure that unless you take him out right now, he will have enough presence to be able to fucking pull this trigger at a big bonus to hit because it's in the side of your head and shit. What do you do?
So can I punch him?
Not really well. You can definitely use your feet though.
I'm not good at kicking, but I could like body slam him or something.
Sure. Go ahead and give me an unarmed roll to attempt a body slam. You are stronger than he is, I think. So.
I think yes. Yes.
Roll for martial arts and then damage and shit. You're gonna need all the damage you can get. Are you doing martial arts or no?
Okay. Yes.
Roll a d4 for total damage then. This guy's not a Highlander.
3.
See, you got an extra point there. Right. So how much has he taken?
11.
He shoots you in the head, Diana. All right, he says. The bullet goes into your brain. Let's see. Normally it's D10, but you're a Highlander, so it's D8.
So I also did some damage to him before, but you.
Oh, how much?
4, 6, 8. It's 8 total.
Wait a minute. I thought you were beating up the other guy who was beating you, as opposed.
No.
Oh, you're beating the one holding you.
Yes.
How much did you do?
I did 8.
He doesn't get to shoot you in the head. He's had enough. He falls over.
Nice.
Apparently, all your slapping around has finally paid off. You really think you need a fucking sword and to learn how to use it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially here. How have you lived this long here without using a sword? Okay, so all the bad guys seem either down or dead. I think one of them's dead. The other bruiser is unconscious and heavily wounded. The lady, it says ping in reverse across her cheekbone. Ping is the brand name of a high-end golf club, Yana. So, you guys are hanging out in the warehouse. Car's still idling.
So
Excellent. We can put her in a chair.
yes.
Wait for her to wake up. Tie her up.
Yes.
You want to
Make
take her
sure she
back to
doesn't
the
have-
first warehouse? Because this one doesn't really have a good chair. Do you want to take her back to the first warehouse and strap her into the chair with the electrocution and torture shit?
Yeah.
Now, here's the problem. She is going to wake up. It's more than 5 melee rounds over there. Right. Okay. No problem. Chris sits in the back seat and keeps hitting her.
Good.
Great.
She moved.
Yeah. Eventually, you guys get there. There's some blood splatter in the back seat and
Call
stuff.
MSI on the other body.
Okay. What are you doing with the other guy that was there? Just leaving behind?
Toss him in the alley.
Okay. Yeah, you ignore. He's not even. Actually, do you even want to bother doing that? MSI might want to loot him when they get here.
Yeah, sure.
Just, I'm not dead yet. Anyway, no problem. She's in the chair. She eventually comes to, looks at you, and she goes, and then she starts talking in crazy foreign language.
Slap. Stop it.
She gives you a look of defiance. And keeps healing all that shit.
Hi.
That's fine. But she's not like she could have been casting, which is why I
Yeah.
did it.
No, if you all spells, you need your hands and some verbal, unless
Okay.
listed otherwise.
That's why I slapped her, because I thought she was gonna
You can
start
still
casting.
slap her around. That's fine. I figured that was just warm up.
English.
She refuses to speak.
We were once friends, with the white. Are you a rogue faction?
Empathy roll.
Got it.
You looked really angry for some reason when you said that. Not us, she says. Her whore girlfriend is leading the rogue faction. I am with the true white, so if you value the friendship, then you will release me. This just gets worse and worse, you think, Doc? Anytime her or her fucking girlfriend are involved with something, doesn't matter which one.
Talk to us about what happened instead of kidnapping, sending people out, having random people killed. I mean, really?
We are able to have a conversation, you know.
Nobody can talk to you. This is well known by everybody, she retorts.
But I can be talked to.
We did not know you were here.
Well, I guess your surveillance teams aren't very good.
They were not looking for you. They were looking for her. They found her and moved in.
And killed someone in the process.
Who did they kill?
An Uber driver.
Damn it. Fucking hired help, she mutters. Now, you will answer my questions, she says to you. Where is your girlfriend?
Where's the last time you saw her?
Israel, during the Red Revolt.
What is the Red Revolt?
Many died, including the Most High.
So your leader is dead, and there is a struggle.
And she did it.
She killed the leader. Okay.
Yes. She will pay for her indolence. She is a blasphemer. She makes up lies about white. We know that she was not impregnated. She's now leaning forward and almost frothing a bit. We know she was not impregnated by white. She was impregnated from that man she was always hanging out with.
No, that's...
I was there. I know what happened.
You was there when she was impregnated? What kind of bitch threesome was this? Like, having sex with you? I don't know about that.
She looks insulted. You shall pay for your indolence, your insolence, your being a bad influence.
On whom? You don't even know what you are saying.
You are a bad influence on everybody, she says. Now let me go and White may let you live. Do not cross the ass.
So,
No, it's the ass that crossed us.
The ass is powerful, she rants.
I never liked the ass.
Not much of an ass man myself.
Mm.
She looks enraged. I know you know where she is. You always know where she is.
So the last you saw her, she was in Israel.
At the temple. She spits on the floor dramatically. Then she sees that somebody is laying there who's missing their... Oh, wait, no, you called MCI. Never mind. Woo, close one. She sees fucking lots of blood. MCI looks like they just picked it up and left the blood. It smells like bleach, though. Probably destroyed DNA. She struggles against her bonds.
You know that's not going to work.
One of them came loose. You had to fucking grab her arm and get eaten there. God damn it.
So Danielle is dead?
What? She says, no,
Danielle
Danielle's
Durant?
fine. No, Danielle's fine. Danielle was not the most high.
Oh, she wasn't?
No, she was the third tier, as am I. She looks at you.
Where is she?
I don't know. She raises her chin and sneers down her nose at you.
She's the one that I contacted. She's the one who knows that she can talk to me. So does that mean that that is the real faction and you are the false one?
She looks like she wants to retort, and she says, Daniel is with Callahan.
And where's Callahan?
I don't know. That's what I've been trying to send people to capture her to find out.
So you're the rogue faction, and you're trying.
No, they are the rogue faction.
How are they the rogue faction if they still have the power of White?
We all have the power of White still. I do not understand why. We will get Matty back and either abort the baby or if it's already been born, kill it. Yes. That will prove it is not White.
Mm. I think it's clear that you are the rogue faction because...
No, they're the rogue faction. They are the ones that killed the high priestess. That definitely makes them the rogue faction. She struggles wildly against her bonds.
Killing people doesn't make you rogue faction. If my girlfriend is pregnant with White, then of course she isn't the rogue faction.
She is the rogue faction, but it is not truly White. She is lying. She is lying.
She wouldn't
She
just...
lies. She screams at you.
I punch her in the face.
Thank you.
She says.
Hey, so we know, so what temple is she at in Israel that you saw her last?
And she names the one that you guys went to for the thing. But
Okay.
they are not there anymore. You will tell me where they are. I know that she knows. She struggles wildly against her bonds.
Why do you think we are talking to you?
Because
I grab her head. I grab the side of her head. I take off my glasses and I grab the other side of her head and I look into her eyes because the indigo is glowing now, right?
She looks a bit freaked out. She goes, "Oh, no."
And so Logan, I want to do I know I don't know how to, but like I know that I have indigo in me type thing. Is there any way, like, I put a small cut on the side of her cheek, and I put a small cut on the side of my hand, and I put it on there.
They heal.
I do it deep. I do it deep enough so it doesn't heal right away.
Got it. Okay.
But I want it because I know that when I was injected, it was like small nanites are in me now.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like trying to force, like I'm like using, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I get you. Give me an amazing essence roll. Amazing. I want ×2 or less at least. Amazing essence roll.
Do you have any skill pluses?
And then if you make that, then I want a willpower ×3. If you make the fucking essence, there's no way you're going to do this. Never do it. Never.
Skill
ever.
10.
Never pull
Okay.
it off.
So that's an essence ×2.
2. And then willpower ×3 if you make that.
No. I have a reroll.
Damn it.
×3.
For the, wait, you made the essence ×2?
Yeah.
How high is your fucking essence, wizard boy?
20.
Fuck you. Right. Anyway, she stiffens up, and you see from the cut that it's beginning to fucking purple is beginning to fucking spread out. Same color as Chris's eyes. And it's beginning, she's like, yeah. And then she starts screaming, and then Chris starts beating on her. And she's like, wah! And then eventually she's turning all fucking purple. And then she just sits there and pants. And Chris stops beating her up because she's no longer screaming. And
I wait for it.
She lifts her head up and she says, and her eyes have turned like her. Actually, hold on. She makes her fucking roll to see what she can do with this shit. Yeah, her eyes have just fucking drained out of her head. Give me sandy rolls as you watch this milky white shit draining out of her fucking skull.
I got it.
1 point toward what the
Nope.
fuck that is. Ah, says Yana. Blood. Roll D6, Yana. This is some spooky next level shit you're involved in here. You don't quite get enough to go nuts, but you're hoping to fucking hit a 0 and become the evilest NPC Skinner ever.
Yes.
She lifts her head up and says, she just sits there, drooling slightly.
But can you talk?
Yes, she says in a kind of robotic-ish voice.
Indigo?
No.
Can you use her as a construct?
No.
Are you the rogue faction of White?
No. We are the ones who wish to keep things the way it has always been, led by Mary Schiller. She looks like she's kind of struggling to not speak. Apparently, this has been taken out of her fucking control. And you notice that, like, from her feet, like, her shoes fall off and she no longer has feet. She just has stumps. And you see it looks like she's turning into dust very slowly. It's working its way up. You're thinking that the nanites are eating her. This is not going to last for long enough to ask your questions, but she's dead. Definitely dead.
Where can we find Mary Schiller?
She says she is currently in Israel, and she gives you a fucking address.
Nice.
She struggles wildly. You'll never find her. Ah!
Is there truly a child?
Yes. Tamara Goldman is helping the abomination.
Any questions?
Danielle is Tamara. Tamara is Danielle. Up to the knees.
Whose child is it?
I don't know. I don't know. The prophecy said it would be whites, but I don't believe it. She is an abomination. It was the man's. It was whites. I don't know.
And
He
you
seems
don't know.
conflicted.
Where did you see her last?
The temple. The temple.
So Danielle is part of the rogue faction now for sure?
Yes.
Does she think that she's doing the best for white and not you guys anymore?
I don't know what her motivations are. I don't know what she thinks. I don't know what she believes. She is wrong if she does. Wrong.
Where
Up here
is
in
the
mid-thighs.
seat of power for the white?
Within us.
Where is the largest concentration of the white agents?
She gives you the same address she gave you before.
Okay.
What have you done to me? This is the most horrific death that you have witnessed in a long time, Yana. You can feel your brain squirming around like a toad in your head.
I quite enjoy it, you know.
And this is why you have no sanity.
She deserves it.
Maybe, I don't know. Quick death would have been one thing, but being eaten like this is probably a bit much. The nanites are approaching her stomach area. She's beginning to get shorter slowly.
The AI? So all the AI, are they what? Where did they come from?
What AI? What are you talking about?
What is the white?
White is the spirit of the theater. It fills us. It brings joy and sorrow and pain and revelry.
So the white is emotion of the world.
I am coming to you, White. I served you to the end. She begins saying some stuff in a foreign language.
What language?
The one that you couldn't figure out what language it was before.
Can I make a roll on it?
Sure.
Got it.
She's praying in Hebrew. She thinks she's going to die for some reason.
She's dying.
She's praying to White.
You should pray to Indigo.
Take a card for being an evil dick while she's trying to make peace. She looks like she's losing the ability to answer any questions as her lungs deflate from being eaten from the bottom, and you get to watch her last fucking struggling to breathe and such until finally she's completely consumed and turned into dust. Only dust is left in the chair. A small breeze blows some of it off, but a lot remains. Yana, give me a luck roll of -30.
What is Oh, not that negative 30.
It just shows you covered in fucking dust, looking at him, wondering why he fucking hates you like that.
What was that
just
for?
I didn't mean to get it on you. I just remember in the past, in that other life or something, and sometimes if it doesn't scatter, you just want to make sure it scatters so they can't come back to life.
Looks like it's scattered all over her face.
I saw you have to take a shower, and then it definitely wasn't. Then that bitch ain't coming back for sure.
You don't really like the taste of this dead lady.
I spit her out. I don't swallow.
Take a card. Take a card. That's fucked up. So, right. You guys have gotten some information, including an address. We're going to call that a successful but fucking violent mission. Yana will get a small Sandy award of a
Yes.
D4 because she is getting a little closer to finding her true love, who, if she actually finds her, will give her a bigger Sandy award. Enough to fucking counteract all the murder and mayhem and skinning she's done? Probably not even close, but still
All right.
a big